if I take this. Thanks, later.
What's going on, everyone? Thanks for checking out this Borderlands 3 video. This one was a highly suggested video to make since I made my previous video over showing what happened when we took out Zero. Sometimes we can get this interesting dialogue from him.
I was not worried. They would not have killed me off outside a cutscene.
Yeah, he literally broke the fourth wall right there. He knew he wasn't going to be killed off because, well, he didn't die technically in a cutscene. Zero's thoughts are really outside of the box. He's basically aware of when the end of his life actually is, which is pretty insane to think about. In this one, however, I'm going to be taking out Ava a bunch of times. This was actually mentioned in my previous video to see if she has any interesting dialogue to be said. I did take her out in my previous video, but I didn't take her out that much. I only took her out once just to show you all that you can. And a lot of you were happy that we could actually take her out, which I can understand why. I'm pretty sure she is the most hated character in the Borderlands franchise, for some good reasons. I'm also going to be taking out other characters as well that I didn't take out in the previous video to see if they have any interesting dialogue for us. The voice actors do take time to implement these voice dialogues for us when they go down. And a lot of players miss out on these because these characters don't really go down all that much. But in this video, we're going to be making sure that they do, just to see if they have anything interesting to say. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. If you don't like Ava, consider taking a little bit of your time and leaving a like. I'm curious to see how many likes this video will actually get. I know there are a lot of players out there that despise Ava. Now, in order to take out our allies, which by the way, yeah, you can take out even your partners that you play with, like actual real players, and how you do this is with this weapon right here. This legendary rocket launcher called Jericho will allow you to take out your allies because of the mortar splash damage that it has. Trolls will definitely have some fun with this weapon. Also players that don't like Ava. And how you get this is just by it randomly dropping. There's not a specific way to get it. Now let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, she's down for the first time. That's an awkward death. Nope, nothing interesting was said there.
Man, that hurt.
Oh, did that hurt, Ava? Did that hurt? I'm pretty sure Maya also was hurting.
Really though, you look intact at least.
Just needed a breather. I'm back.
Just needed a breather, huh? Just needed a breather. Pretty sure Maya also needed a breather. Dang it. Bad thing about this weapon is it runs out of ammo pretty fast. I'm gonna have to go get some more again. That's a pretty cool gun. Goodbye. Oh no. Joke's on me. Would have been cool if you dropped the gun.
1,000 gratitudes. This is why I travel alone.
Back on my feet. Let's go.
Back on your feet. So far, nothing too interesting has been said. Still, some dialogue that a lot of players haven't heard because Ava doesn't technically go down a lot.
Take my hand and be renewed.
Woo, I'm up. Woo, back at it.
Woo!
You're not finished yet.
Let's roll. I've got a job I could totally do, but I don't wanna. You wanna, right?
This brat.
I've hit a lot of times.
Oh, are you, Ava? Are you hit a lot of times?
Back on your feet, friend.
I'm good. No. Procrastinating? I get it.
Come. Up now.
Woo! Back at it!
Ha!
So I just took her out a lot, and yeah, she said the same thing quite a bit, but I tried to show off the different ones that she would say when she went down, as well as got back up. Unfortunately, nothing too interesting was said, such as, dang, I wish I didn't cause Maya to get killed because if she was here, she'd help me out. You know, something along those lines. But anyways, now let's go ahead and see if Lilith and Vaughn has anything interesting to say. Alrighty, so since Lilith ends up dying in the game, I had to make a fresh character, and as you can see, I have Vaughn and Lilith in the same room here. So let's go ahead and see what happens.
Keep fighting!
I hope you appreciate that I stopped hurting people for this.
Let's finish him off, Vault Hunter.
Well, it seems Vaughn, at least here, is invincible. I'll try again at another area. But, yeah, Lilith actually went down, so let's see what she has to say. I'm going to go ahead and take her out a few times. Well, not me personally. My buddy's actually helping me with this experiment.
I'm good, though. Just, you know, chilling.
Relax. Done in a jiff.
Nice one.
Way to take out that Shiv jerk. Thought he was so cool just because he had a big knife sword thing.
Come on, back in the fight.
So yeah, that's pretty much all of the dialogue that I really got from her. She repeated a lot of her voice dialogue. And I tried to take out Vaughn at another area, at Roland's Rest, and once again, he was invincible there. So anyways, now let's go ahead and see what happens when we take out Brick, Tina, and Mordecai. Alrighty, so I'm over here on Pandora, at the Devil's Razor, at the location Boomtown, which I'm trying to show you, as you can see. And I figured out that they are actually invincible at this location for some reason. However, they are not invincible before starting the mission Boomtown, where Brick and Tina head back to this area to help Mordecai. And here are the results I got from them. Check this out.
I've seen worse. Only barely, though.
So it seems like whoever the voice actor was for Tina created no voice dialogue for her getting revived. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty disappointed. I could have sworn that she was gonna have some because she talks a lot and she's pretty wacky and funny. Sadly, no voice dialogue whatsoever. I downed her multiple times to check. But she did mention something that completely caught me off guard. I didn't expect her to say this, especially since I've known her since she was a wee little one. Check out this dialogue that she says sometimes when you're standing next to her.
Maybe I shouldn't have competed in the Demolitions Universal Cup and the Sex Olympics of Eroticon 6 in the same month. Got my routine switched up. Well, let's just say, I got kicked out of both.
She competed in the Sex Olympics? What? That was a bit of extra lore that I had no idea about. Anyways, Brick, however, on the other hand, does have some voice dialogue for us when he gets down and sometimes when he's revived.
You look intact, at least.
That's some very Brick-like dialogue right there.
Not cool! Let me know if you die, and I'll just turn this into a corpse frisk. Happens to the best of us.
So as you just heard, it seems like he also reacts if one of us go down or if Tina goes down. However, on the other hand, when he goes down, Tina doesn't have any voice dialogue, but she does pick him up.
You missed me, Scrubs.
To be honest, right there was probably one of the best voice dialogues that I got from him. Now, I did try Mordecai after this part, and since he was over in Boomtown, he was invincible. Same with Tina and Brick, they were officially invincible over here. I could not damage them whatsoever when they were over in this area. But Yeah, I guess that's our wrapping up this video, everyone. Hopefully you all found it enjoyable. A lot of you did recommend me to make this in my previous video to make more players aware that we could down Ava. And I decided, well, since I'm going to be showing that we can down Ava, might as well show the other characters that I didn't show in the previous video with Zero. I'm out of here though, everyone. Thanks for taking the time, watching and listening. If you're new around here, maybe consider giving my channel a chance and sticking around and subscribing. That'd be greatly appreciated. As always though, that is totally up to you. Until next time, remember to stay safe out there. Peace.